What is going on, my lovely Aries? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So I finally moved. The move is done. I'm so happy just getting my life organized and sorted out. But I hope you guys have been well. Now, guys, this is a timeless reading. All right. This is for anyone with Aries placements and cross watchers. You're welcome also. So, guys, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, guys, that I will never, ever, ever contact you for a reading. If someone does, it is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys. And do not get got. All right. So, Aries, what is going on with you guys? It's been a little minute. Let's see what's up. What is the energy around Aries right now? And hello and welcome to everyone who is here live. Thank you guys for being here. Okay. Spirit, what is the energy around Aries right now? All right, guys. So we have the King of Pentacles. All right. For some of you, there could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around you. 10 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Wands reversed. For some of you, there could have been some sort of financial investment that was made where you feel like maybe this wasn't the right thing, or there could have been some sort of loss and something where there was once abundance. If there is a loss that's happening, it's not a loss that can't be recovered from. Okay, because the King of Pentacles, if they lose their pentacles, they're going to find another way to get that back. All right, but let's see what is going on, guys. 9 of Cups reversed. Yeah, there's something that a person is thrown off. You know, there's some sort of loss. Something wasn't the right path. We have the 2 of Cups. This could have happened with someone that you were close to or something that you were closely tied to. Judgment card upright. The Hierophant. The 10 of Cups reversed. The 8 of Wands reversed. You guys lost something or just moved away from something that wasn't good for you anymore. There was a lot of unhappiness either in this or having to leave this. All right. So there could have been a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around. With the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles, that's strong Taurus energy. But this is something, guys, that you don't go back on. With the Hierophant card here, this somehow pushes you towards the direction you need to be going in, even though it could be uncomfortable what you have to go through. All right. The process itself can feel uncomfortable. Ace of Cups, I really do feel like this is going to be something that is worth it to you guys. We have the Justice card reverse. Yeah, there's some sort of injustice here. Something felt wrong, messed up. Okay, you guys saw something exactly for what it is, and you don't have it in you to put up with this anymore. You have to let something go. That's just what it comes down to. All right. And this is going to change your life drastically, but I feel for the better. All right. Guys, the Fool card, the 10 of Wands reversed. So you're releasing so much burden. This is something that you're very excited about. And there's something that you guys have already walked away from, whether it's this thing we're talking about or something else. And at a time where you start to feel good again, all right, or you start to feel stronger after a situation, this thing wants to come back in. But Spirit is saying that will take a lot of strength out of you. It would just take a lot out of you. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands reverse. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. So some of you definitely were dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this could be something that has to do with finances. All right, if there's no Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, then you're either someone who's in a very good setup financially, or moving away from something is going to put you in a position where you're very strong financially. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. So the King of Pentacles is above this. Queen of Wands reversed. Let's see what else fell out. Ace of Wands. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. Okay. I feel like there's something in the past, guys, that you were investing in emotionally, but it wasn't what you were supposed to be investing in. Okay. Now there's something new that you go towards. I don't even want to say new. I just feel like in general you have so much passion for this. You redirect your passion. Um, but it's like you're pissed off at the same time. Okay, but being pissed off is what pushes you into doing something good with that passion. You were putting a lot of effort or energy into something else. All right. We have the Creator reversed, the Mother Star reversed. Okay. Um, there's good and bad in this. All right. I feel like you guys have gone through a lot that just felt so out of your control. Okay. And the universe is giving you a push, but I feel like for a lot of you, the push feels like tough love, as opposed to like someone dropping you in a pool with like a little like floaties and stuff, and holding you and guiding you. This is kind of you just being thrown in the pool. Like, they're not gonna let you drown, but what the fuck? Like, can we baby step this one out? Okay, I feel like you were kind of just thrown in. I feel like you just had to roll with the punches, and I feel like there's a lot that you just didn't feel like you had control over. Okay, some things here were just inevitable. You had to go through a lot that felt forced, that felt heavy. It felt like you were jumping through hoops with something. Okay, it was very conflicting for a long time, and I think that you guys withheld a lot of pain or grievances within you. And even if people around you knew how you were feeling, I don't think they understand the extent of it. I don't think they understand the real burdens that you were dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Like, I don't think they know just how deep your demons got. Okay, even if you didn't exude it on the outside, people could have seen you as happy-go-lucky and good spirits, always optimistic. But you can go home and it's like these thoughts. I was so excited, guys, to use this deck. I haven't been able to use it since before I moved. It's been in storage for like 5 months. My favorite deck. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups reversed. You guys had to make a certain call, or there was just a certain call that was made, or something happened. It was just what happened. It felt final, and either you or someone around you just you're grieving something. You're very upset by something. This could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy as well. Okay. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up if this is resonating. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Devil. Okay. There's so many energies popping up. So at this point, I'm not even going to shout out signs because literally every energy is here. I just feel like it's you guys taking on a lot. All right. There's something that you're not going towards anymore. That Knight of Pentacles reversed, that's you guys at a halt. All right. And with the Hierophant above that, that's saying that because you took this halt, because you saw what the devil was or what the toxicity was in the situation, because you're choosing to again not walk towards that anymore, you're moving more towards your destiny. Okay. The Hierophant, that's our reason for living, that's our reason for being here. That's like, that's like us asking God, like, what's my purpose? That's you figuring that out. All right, so something was fucking disastrous, but it's a hell of a story. That's really what it comes down to. And there's so much power in a powerful story. Okay. But this has changed your world. Okay. You got balance. You're getting balance. Okay. You're getting balance when it comes to something. I'm not saying you don't have balance. I'm just saying that there's something that you're still processing it. That's what it is. It's not that you don't have balance. It just needs more processing. Okay. Some of you could be in a place where you don't feel like yourself with this Emperor reversed. Okay. Or you don't feel like you're living in your ultimate truth. Do you wake up in the morning and go, fuck, another shift? Or do you wake up grateful, like, I finally started that business I always wanted. I finally went after my dream. There's just something in your life that it could resonate with you more if there was a certain shift. Okay. But I think that it has to do a lot with the fact that you're still processing something. Like the body, the mind, spirit, the soul can only process so much at once. Okay. I don't think you guys are dealing with just one thing. I think that there's multiple things here, and it's like, I obviously can't do it all at once, but how do I do this in the best, most efficient way where I'm not gonna fucking go nuts? Okay. The Tower card reversed. The Hermit card reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. Huh. Okay, so this is interesting. For some of you, this could go two ways, but this is the way I think it is for a lot of you. I feel like that there is some sort of injustice you endured or witnessed, or maybe even were part of, but you purposely chose not to speak about something to just avoid a disaster. For some of you, it could be something like this. It could be, for example, someone that you have to leave. Let's say that's the example. Let's say this person is, they don't have good temperament. Okay. This is someone who's kind of loose. This is someone that you got to let go of. For some of you, I wouldn't even be surprised if you heard of some shit like, oh, they cheated or they did this or they did that. And even though you know it, you don't bring it up. You kind of just let them go. Okay. It could also be somebody wanting to avoid the topic of an injustice, especially if they were the person that committed that injustice. All right. But this is interesting, guys. Take this the way that it applies. Okay. Because I feel like for some of you, it's a scenario that I wouldn't even understand unless I spoke to you. There's just something that's being avoided so that blessings can come in. There's something that a person is just choosing, like, okay, we're not going to talk about that. We're not even going to bring that up. It's like you guys are just like abandoning something. Something's just being abandoned. The High Priestess reversed. A lot of you are in a situation, or could have been in a situation, where there's something that deep down inside you know. You may not know the specifics. You may not know the specific location. You may not know the specific name, but you know. All right, you know something happened. All right, let's say there's two people that shouldn't be meeting, but you have a feeling they're meeting. Okay, you might not know where, but you know what's happening, or it's happened. Okay, there's just something that, again, you might not have the exact fact, but you have the feeling. You've just lost faith in something. Okay, there's a boundary that you're setting now after a time where a lot just fell out of your control. We have the King of Wands. You guys are still very powerful in all of this, okay? I feel like something pissed you off or fucked you up in a sense where it really pushes you to bust your ass when it comes to something. And that ends up like really paying off for you. Like, I just feel you guys getting up like, fuck that, I'm not going to be a victim of circumstances. Like, I got to do what I got to do. Okay? This is kind of the energy of like, the world is going to revolve with or without me doing something, but let me do something. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands reversed. So, there's a lot happening because there's something that just simply did not work out. But there's something so promising, all right, that's coming in. It's like, I really feel like you guys are going to transmute your anger and your dislike of something into something very powerful. Like, you guys have something to say. You guys have something to put out there, and the world's listening. All right. We have the Four of Pentacles. There's something that you guys are becoming more in alignment with, that it just makes sense. Like, on a soul level, you just connect to this so well. And it's something that you were holding back on, or it's something that you weren't like putting out there. It's something like you were keeping it like locked up in like this pretty box with this key that you hide the key itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something that you're going to stop being so reserved about it. And I think I think the fact that something so, I know, I feel like something definitely affected your life to the point where, like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of you, it's like, look, I held back on this. I didn't do this, and shit still hit the fan. So fuck it. I'm going to do what I have to do. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to be my most authentic self. I think something just woke you up into saying, like, I have to live for me. Okay. Something just gave you that push. There's so many things in life that, you're understanding you can't control. And now I see that after whatever this was, you're taking so much more control in the areas where you genuinely can. Right? You can't control other people, but you can control what time you wake up, where you're going, what you're ingesting, what you're putting in your mind, what you're looking at, who you're interacting with. There's so many things you can control. And I think you guys are controlling all of that now, or you're getting to the point where you are. All right, because before it's like you felt like you were jumping through hoops and you weren't happy. So you look at all the ways that you are unhappy in certain areas, and that just, like, after all this, I just feel like you have the aha moment where it's like, yo, like, stop all the stuff that doesn't resonate with you anymore and do what does. Okay. We have the Lovers. For some of you, this is someone that was a lover or someone that was very close to you or something that was very close to your heart. All right. You're not over it. You're definitely not over it. And when you look at this thing, or when you think about this and all that you've been through, like, honestly, whatever this was, guys, it's something that really made you have to face your demons. You're really in your fucking head about this. Whatever this was. Um and I don't want to sugarcoat everything, guys. I like to be high vibrational, motivational, but we got to deal with the icky shit if we want to stay at that high vibration. All right, there's something here that is just like, it really fucked with you. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all started drinking a lot, some of y'all started smoking a lot, some of y'all started self-medicating, or you needed your mind off of this. Okay, you just needed a fucking break. Let me just, not have to think about this tonight. Fuck it, I'll get another shot. Okay, but this fucked with you, and this made you look at parts of yourself that people don't tend to want to look at. Okay. We have the Six of Cups, and there's a chapter that you've closed out, but what it really is, you guys had to address some deep shit. And I think that what you're addressing, it's probably stemming from childhood. Okay, this is a time, guys, where people are breaking a lot of cycles. Okay, but we have to go way, way deep to find out what the catalyst to that cycle even was. Okay, people think, oh, well, let me just break up with this person, or let me just cut off this person, and the cycle's broken. No. All right, because what's to say you're not going to form another relationship with a soul just like that? All right, you have to go back to that young shit. You have to go back to, oh, okay, why do I attract people like this in general? Okay, was my mom never home? Was my dad not around? Was I having to parent everybody in my house? Were my parents not good with their emotions? Am I doing this to try to feel safe? Do I go for people that need me because I'm secretly scared of being alone? Do I endure things that I don't like? It's deep. It's deep. So it's not just the issue that you're dealing with now. It's just like, fuck. It's everything. It's rewiring yourself, but from the original inner child, like, just going way back. Okay, there's a lot you're reevaluating because it's supposed to be another way. It's supposed to be a better way. This wasn't what you signed up for. So now it's like you have to go back to the drawing board. How do I attract more of what I want? How can I avoid stuff like this in the future? This was not what I was trying to manifest. Okay, but you do get past this. And guys, it makes you so much sharper in the mind. And you guys get to a place where right now you're using logic for all your decisions. Even if your heart is strongly feeling a certain way, there's something that has happened that, I don't care how good something looks, I don't care how promising it is, I don't care how well something is presented, you guys are going to look past that. You guys are going to do your background check. You guys are going to really evaluate this. You guys aren't going to make a split-second decision. Okay, you guys aren't going to do it just because your friends swear by it or your family swear by it. Fuck everybody and everything. Look at what happened before when I wasn't listening to myself. All right. So, yo, like this is the type of energy, like you can have someone come up to you professing their love, and this could be someone who's attractive, who's wealthy, who, everyone in the world swears that they're loyal, but you're gonna be like, nah, like let me meet your mother, let me meet your father, what's good? Like, no, this a fairy tale. What? You just come up to me, profess your love. I have a ring. We have a nice house. I drive a Maserati, and that's fucking it. Yeah, that's how it's gonna happen. Nah, let's go. Let me go check your closets. Let me see what the fuck is up. I'm not just. You're not just selling me that dream. What's good? Let's see what's really up in there. Let's check the basement. What you got hidden? No, you guys are gonna second. You're not just gonna walk into something. Shay, how are you, my love? We have the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Strength card reversed. Okay? Aries, promise me something. Because I feel like even if, again, you guys are talking to people about what you're going through right now, I feel like it's like an iceberg. You're only seeing the tip of it. The rest is underneath and hidden. All right? Because there's some deep, dark shit I'm seeing here. And I'm not saying, oh, you're going, that you go off and everyone's like, yo, it looks like you're going through deep dark shit. But no, it's just there's a lot you're reevaluating within yourself. So if you guys aren't talking to anyone about this, like the truth of it, like just make sure you have some sort of outlet that's healthy. All right, make sure you have an outlet that's healthy. Okay, whether you have to go for a walk, go for a run, um years ago when I was doing fitness training and fitness modeling before I started this channel. And when I started fitness, guys, it was because I had just had a baby I was 18, 19, and I was just so depressed. I had just gotten out of an abusive relationship and I was so low. And when I tell you guys, like, thank God we had a little mini home gym back then. Um, because I went down there and I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna be the hottest ex-girlfriend this motherfucker has ever had. Like, I'm tight and I'm working out for all the wrong reasons. But the second I get on that treadmill, guys, like Kim K ugly cry. And that just happened for 3 days straight. And it was just so heavy and so intense. And thank God I was in an enclosed space. Um, but it started healing me after some time, even though I wasn't telling people exactly what had happened because I was super ashamed. I had that outlet. So guys, just make sure you have that outlet and let it be something other than going out, getting drunk, getting high. Okay, I smoke weed, that's fine. All right, but don't let it get to the point where it's like, okay, now you missed this appointment, or now you took a nap instead of studying for that test that now you have at 5 p.m. All right, just make sure you're on your ship, but make sure that you have some sort of healthy outlet. Okay, because with what it is that's ending, I don't think you guys can keep yourself with idle hands right now. I'm gonna be honest. You guys got to keep yourself doing something. All right, um, you join a book club. You know, join some shit, guys. Whatever it is you got to do to get out of the house, go for a hike, take your dog out. Like, do what you got to do. Um, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like you lost faith in something that meant a lot to you. And now, even if you're a full ass adult, it's like you're relearning how to walk again emotionally. That's really what it comes down to. Like, something really let you down. Okay. All right. So let's get some cards of advice, guys, and let's see what Spirit wants to say about this. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to bless the home. All right, there's a lot I need with this move. And yeah, guys, if you would like your own personal reading, go to my website. The link is in the description as well. I'd be honored to read for you guys. We have the Four of Swords. Yeah, guys, something is just like on repeat in your mind. Okay, you guys are definitely recovering from something. You guys, I feel like just have to take a step back for a moment. And I think that you're looking at everything in a very honest way. And the most important part of this is that you're not fighting the truth of something anymore. Wheel of Fortune. This time that you guys have taken to take a step back, to recover, to recuperate, it really works in your favor. So if you guys haven't been as productive, if you guys haven't been on something as much as usual or as much as you know you can, please don't beat yourself up, guys. We're not machines. We are not meant to just work, work, work when crazy shit is happening. We're human. We need a moment to take a breath, to take that day to sleep in and fucking do nothing. All right? We all have that one day, especially when we're sad, that we're just home, we'll smoke a blunt, we'll watch TV, we just kind of fucking float around the house like a sack of potatoes, and then we just fucking pass out. And the next morning, if God willing, we get some glimmer of hope, we shower. You know what I'm saying? We've all had those days. Like, it happens. But like, guys, if you had a day where the most you could do was shower, good for you. But something good comes of this hiatus. Okay, I really feel like God's definitely going to use you guys for something after this. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. This loss ends up being a great fortune to you guys. Okay. The Tower. Yeah, guys, it's this. Your life is changing drastically. That's why it feels so intense. Okay, it's scary. Like, your life changed kind of in like a destructive way. It's like the tower fell to be rebuilt from scratch. It wasn't like, oh, we remodeled, oh, a new kitchen. Like, no, like we blew that shit up. And we had to take away the rubble. And we had to get more foundation and concrete and everything we need to build it from scratch. Like, this was not something where, you could put a band-aid on it. Like, the whole building was destroyed. All right, but this shit is gonna make you strong as fuck. It's just it feels or felt heavy. But the good thing is, guys, that heaviness goes away. There's something here that was inevitable. So I don't know if anyone is sitting in like guilt or if anyone is in their shoulda, woulda, coulda phase. It was inevitable. If it didn't happen at the time it happened in the way that it happened, it would have happened in another way. Okay. Some of you, I just want to tell you that something's not your fault. All right. I don't know why I feel compelled to say that something's not your fault. Okay. It's just the way something was going to be. Okay. There's a lot of happiness that comes in, guys. But yeah, there's a loss that you went through. And as you guys accept this loss, I promise you, Spirit is going to repay you for every tear you cried. Okay. But yeah, guys, Two of Wands, Five of Swords reverse. You're about to be blessed, guys. These tears, they weren't for nothing, okay? They were placed on something and now it's growing. Your tears definitely brought growth. All right, guys. So let's talk some tea. Sending love and healing, guys, to anyone in here that needs it. We have Alien and Hamster Wheel. New beginnings are scary, guys. All right? They really, really are. But you got out of some sort of cycle. All right? You got out of some sort of pattern for good. And now there's a sense of you feel like an alien because it's like All right, this is the first time I haven't had this in my life. So who am I without this chain? Who am I now that this boundary is set? Who am I now that I've grown past something? Because it's kind of all you knew for a while. All you knew was the pain. All you knew was the bullshit. So now living without something, it's like you have to rewire your brain your whole life. Okay, there could have been a lot of love in something. We have financial support. All right, we'll see why that's there. Happiness and verge. Okay, so guys, there's gonna be something that comes through for you. For a lot of you, this will be financial, but it's a certain boost or it's certain help that you needed in a certain area. So if you guys have felt completely hopeless, or how am I going to do this, or where am I going to get the help, there is help coming when it comes to something. Okay, and it's coming in right when you're just, you're just so done with something, you're so over something. Okay, for some of you, maybe this is some sort of settlement of some sort. All right, we have threatened. Lockdown. Crickets. You guys are holding so much in, Aries. My God, I wish I can like come through the screen and hug each and every one of you, because there's a lot of heaviness, guys. I feel like some of you could really be kicking yourself around in your mind, and you're not telling people. Some of you, maybe it doesn't feel good talking about something, but like this, like guys, like give yourself permission to live outside of your mind for a moment. Okay, don't lose your mind, but you got to live outside of it for a moment. Y'all really need to go outside. All right, and that's usually not something I have to tell Aries, but you need to get out. All right, and if you are getting out, make sure it's in places that nourish you. All right, take your time to rest, guys, but I say this as a friend. Keep yourself a little busy right now. Okay, don't be so consumed by your phone and stuff. Like, touch grass. Okay, I think it'll do you really, really well. Okay, Lavinia, how are you, sweetie? Thank you for dropping in. For a lot of you, there is something that in the past, either you thought about it or you started stirring it up. All right, something that you wanted to do or something that would have been good for you. But there is some sort of detour that was taken, and you kind of lost yourself for a moment, or you lost sight of something for a moment. All right, Spirit is saying that that is coming back around. And as much as you guys were desperately searching for it, it was searching for you. Whether this is a life purpose, like a career move or a soulmate, okay? You just, wow, guys, this is powerful. You guys needed to go, like, I think that there's something that started, there's something that went into motion, and then life just smacks the shit out of you, and you lose faith in that, or you lose sight of it. Like, you're not looking at it the same. And it's like you felt like so much was happening, but God put you through so much shit that you ascended. You were forced to look at life differently. You were forced to reprioritize what you were doing. Um, And now you go back to it and it's on a whole new level. So guys, I don't want you to be like, fuck, I just wasted that year, fucking around, or I wasted 2 years doing, like, no. Because when you go back to whatever this is, or when you pick back up whatever this is, it's with fire. It's not the same way as before. Your craft, your art, whatever this is, guys, it's going to be, you had to go through this. It's like, imagine Adele without a heartbreak. Imagine that. Like, look at what that did to her. You think she would have written Rolling in the Deep without feeling the way she felt? Like, this is your Rolling in the Deep. That's exactly what's happening. Oh my God, guys. Like, I have so many chills. This is so powerful. You felt like God was beating you up. You felt like life wasn't on your side. It's like, what about me? This is crazy. God's like, what about you? It's all about you. This was all used for your power. You guys don't understand how real something is about to be for you. This is so real. Yeah, life has beaten you down. You're gonna see why, though. All right, you're gonna see why. We have searching. You realize that there's a certain cycle you were in, this hamster wheel you were in, and there was something that you guys were searching for in that you weren't gonna find there. All right. And it's like you're realizing that you're waking up. It's like, I'm not going to get fulfillment from that thing or from that place or from that person anymore. We have irreconcilable differences and Archangel Michael, excuse me. Guys, like, something is done. There's some sort of payout, or there's something that you get out of something that's just, you're not going back to it. Archangel Michael came in under happiness, guys. God saw everything that was happening. God didn't allow anything to happen that wasn't going to be used for a much greater purpose in the future. All right, you guys come out of this. You guys come out of this so strong. You guys have a power that some of you might not even imagine you're going to have, but that you're going to possess, or you already possess, because of what you've gone through. All right. There was just big lessons in this. You guys are definitely on the verge of a very huge breakthrough. I feel that. All right. I just feel like God was like, yo, just this last lesson. Let me just give you this last quick lesson before I give you what it is that you've been praying for. You know what I'm saying? We have projected. Okay. Don't let your demons get to you, guys. I know that's easier said than done, but don't. All right. I feel like a lot of you have been in your heads to the point where it really affects what you put out in this world or what you bring to the world. Like, don't be so in your head. Okay. It's so funny, guys, because there was one day I had gotten off the phone with my parents, and they're super against, what I do tarot wise. They're very religious. But I felt bad that day and I didn't work. And I had a dream that night with one of my clients, who's kind of, not like a friend, but like a friendly acquaintance. And I had a dream that I saw them, and they're like, oh my God, Liz, I just saw the last reading for, so sign. That shit was fire. I told all my friends about it. And then in the dream, their friends came and they're like, yo, like, you're my best friend in my head. Like, you don't know it, sis, but like, we're like this. And like, these people that I don't know in real life were just talking me up so much. And like, the next morning I woke up and I thanked spirit. And I put my face on and I came into the room and I worked like 8 hours that day. All right. Sometimes we need a reminder of how great we are, at times where we feel low. All right. Stop beating yourself up. The world is going to do that. You have to love yourself more than anybody else does. But I just feel like you guys need to extend kindness to yourself right now. Like you just need to extend that to yourself. We have love affair. For some of you, this could have been like a tragic love scenario. All right. Lust, desire. All right. Someone could have gotten tempted to go in a way that they shouldn't have. For some, maybe this is a marriage ending. All right. Guys, like life intervened. Life came and said, hey, Aries, are you awake? And for those of y'all that was dozing off, you're wide awake now. All right. We have negotiator. All right. And ascension. Someone is going to be pleading with you in all of this. Aries, I've changed. Aries, we could do this. Aries, we can make this a better environment. Aries, you're going to want to stick around for this one. It's a no, guys. It's a no. All right. You're above it now. You're just way too above it. We have ghosted, lost. Okay. It says blocked, cut off. Soulmate, wish. Whether you guys are cutting something off or it's cutting you out, it's just being cut out. That's what it comes down to. But it was karmic, guys. Whatever this was, guys, whether you saw it or not, whether it was direct or not, this was making you question something that you had a desire for. Like it made you question if you could like do it or have it. All right. We have commitment and divine feminine. I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna find something like if this for a lot of you this could be in love, okay? But I feel like there's something that you're gonna find and like it's gonna be so fucking hot and no one's gonna know about it. Like you could be at brunch with your homegirls or your boys, whatever, and they won't know. Like you just had the most mind blowing fucking sex last night. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something that you guys are gonna choose to keep to yourself for a while because you just don't want to explain yourself. Okay. But whoa, baby. Aries, this is intense and I like this for you and it's such a change of emotion at the end of this. There's something that comes into your life and it's so intense. And it's so intense that you might be reserved when it comes to talking about it because it's like, yo, my friends are going to think I'm fucking nuts for this shit or my family's going to think I'm crazy for this shit. But guys, like you're just in so much synchronicity with this. And it shows that the energy between you and whatever this is, it's an unconditional like love sort of energy. Like it's a connection that's unconditional. It's something where you're very supported. For a lot of you, this could be romantic, but this could be a new friend that understands you. This could be a mentor. But it's an if it's a person, it's someone that doesn't give up on you. All right. It's someone that doesn't give up on you. And guys, you are gonna like grip is usually a card that I associate with like negatively, and only because it could be like, oh, someone wants to keep a grip on you or someone wants to weigh you down. But you guys, it's like whatever this is, you're like, oh nah, motherfucker, you ain't going nowhere. Take your pants off again, babe, chill. Nah. You can't put that away. Now that I know it exists, it needs to be there. Okay, Aries, I see you guys. But this is going to be some shit, guys. This is going to be like some real hot and heavy shit. So I don't want you to think that all is lost in this. It's not. Okay. Aries, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys really enjoy this reading. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. And if you guys need anything from me, check out the description below. I'll be back with the Cancer reading next. Just going to get a few personal readings up first. Take care, my loves.